Dune was the fourth book I ever read. I was in my mid-20s, and this guy said, "Oh, you got to read this book." I got 130 pages in, and I had no idea what was happening. So I went back to page one, and I began again because I wanted to understand. And one of the quotes in the book is this one right here. It's pretty famous. Anybody who's read Dune knows this one and probably knows it by heart if they've read it more than one time. I just want to make something clear, that fearless doesn't mean reckless. You've heard me say freedom with responsibility all year long. Okay, what about freedom from fear with responsibility? That's where you want to be. Now, as far as the rest of today goes, where you want to be after this daily quest, follow this all the way through because there's information you need to know, is to the semester final. Now, what you see here may change. I'm still editing this. But things you need to know, hey, have you completed your DPEs for these 3 weeks? Well, your grade's going down if you didn't. This question matters. Well, they all matter to some degree, but this is the only one that's really going to make your grade go down if you didn't do it. As for the rest of these, I am asking you to do certain things. If you have criticisms, feel free. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I would just like you to be honest and stay within the bounds of what is school appropriate. Okay? Now, as for backing up your files, and I said, hey, it's okay if you didn't. You don't have to take them with you. But this one, have you put all your best work in your public folder? If you have good work, I would really appreciate this. I'm not going to require it of you, but I'm asking you to please put your best work in a folder, in the public folder. You have to move your files into a folder. You right-click and say, hey, new folder, and, give it a name. But I want that name to be your name, okay? So that if it's in your public folder, I can actually search from across the network and I can pick up any files here. Don't put it in your Dropbox. I can't see into your Dropbox. And if you don't know where this public folder is, it's Finder, Preferences, and you have to make sure that in the sidebar you turn on your name. Where is it? Right here. This has to be on, and then you will see your public folder over here. Okay, so your name has to be on. That's what I'm asking you to do. And then let me know. If you didn't do it, I'm not going to look in your computer. Your files are gone and lost forever. If you did do some good stuff and you want to leave a little legacy for kids next year to learn from, that would be great. And I'll always give credit where credit is due to your files. But you have to put them in a folder with your name on them, because once I take them from your computer, I'm going to have no way of knowing. You got it? For the rest of these, every single question is required. Some, hey, this doesn't apply to me. Well, that's why I put this here. So go ahead, please do that. You'll find the final, well, you found the daily quest. You'll find the final on the weekly 38. And I just want you to do this after. If you come up to me and say, hey, Scotchko, I don't understand this. It says, please do this quest first. That explains it, okay? Last thing, and this is for students coming back, this 2018-19 page, this is something I'm working on in order to give you guys a head start, because next year in the Mac Lab, like I say in the final, I'm going to split the class. There's going to be students in here on one learning track, and there's going to be entrepreneurs in another learning track. This is for students who want to start their own business. This is, oh, Scotchko, it's summer, I don't want to do anything. This is for your business. This is for you. It's in for me. Okay? So lots of good stuff here. And I just want to say, Slack, if I'm going to need some people over the summer, and you're going to want to know, do I get Adobe at home? Yeah, well, up higher, you're going to see information about that. But signing up for Slack, use the contact form, and I'll even make this a link, even though it's sitting right there. Hey, look, contact, and request an invite. And then you'll be on Slack and you'll be in all the information. But you guys, brand new system next year. Read this and you're going to see more about it. Okay, I'm thrilled. I've got a bunch of sentimental stuff I'd like to say, but I'll wait and say it to the class. This is long enough. You guys, thanks for a great year. Oh yeah, and for the last time this school year in a video, do something to make the world a better place. It'll make you a better person.